Guys, today shortly, thank you very much for watching my last episode about the Flash project. Today, because of the situation all over the world, I do feel that I should, as one of the influencers, tell you a bit about it. So I'm gonna, because I'm a cycling vlogger, training vlogger, I'm gonna focus on our immune system, how to strengthen the immune system. And the key word for this video is the stress. Limit the stress for yourself, for your parents, for your grandparents. Of course, the virus, which is, I would call it, so popular now on the media, which doesn't kill as many people as the flu each year, but it is dangerous. It won't be dangerous for most of us. So if we are not old, if we don't have many diseases, we'll cope with it. So it's not about just avoiding it, we'll cope with it. But the older ones, the seniors, and the younger people that have many diseases that are common in our world, our society right now, will have problems with it. So first off, limit the amount of stress on your body, because this is what will suppress your immune system like this. So, example, if you don't sleep well this night, tomorrow your immune system won't work as optimal as it was working today. So it's not something that happens after days, weeks, months of not sleeping well. It's something that happens overnight. Sleep well. I know, unfortunately, most of you won't do it, but for some 2 hours before you go to sleep, don't watch TV, don't look at the screen of your electronic devices, because it works pretty much like caffeine for us. So, of course, we don't consume any caffeine for about 6-8 hours before we go to sleep. But yeah, maybe 6 p.m., 7 p.m. you will still be doing something on the social media, on your smartphone. So stop doing it for about 2 hours before you go to sleep. If you really need to read that message because you're far away from your family or so, do it, read it, answer, and that's it. No more feed scrolling, no more. Because it wakes us up, and it's no point to be saying that, but after watching TV I'm falling asleep. The question is, how much do you spend in a deep sleep? So you might be sleeping, you might say you have slept for 7-8 hours, but good tracking devices would tell you, nope, it was 1 hour of deep sleep or so. So this is important. Sleep well. Sleep well. Then limit the amount of news you're watching. There's no point in knowing or watching every 30 minutes. Oh, there is 500 a day in Italy. There is 700. By the way, Italy, we are with you. We have the same problem, but it's really rough in Italy. Our hearts are with you. But watching all day, how much more, is just wrong. And it is really wrong and vicious for the media to even put like a horror-like music soundtrack for these newses, because people will be even more frightened. So imagine you are 60, 70, 80 years old, you're watching all these newses, you are stressed out, your immune system is not working, pretty much. Limit it. You need some updates, you need to know what are the newest principles we should follow in our country. Just have the common sense and be guided by your common sense. But this is the type of stress that really works on us, on our immune system. And on the social media, I've noticed there are like two types of people. Number one, stressed out, writing on every post how bad it is and how badly it will be for the society, for all those companies when the pandemic is over. They are stressed out. They are stressed out. So sympathetic system is really working hard for them. There's no way they will be they will be able to fight against the virus, not only coronavirus. And the second type of people is also doing the same thing but criticizing the first type of people, saying this is crazy, it shouldn't be like that, we talk too much about this epidemic situation, pandemic situation, but they do the same exact thing. Don't do it. You need updates, do some updates, be of good example for others, just staying at home. You may the virus may not be a threat to you, but you're able to transfer the virus from people to people, and some might die because of you. That's true in this situation. And finally, the training, of course. Training hard is putting more stress on our body. So you might make decision not to train hard, and there's really good side of it, because I guarantee you many cyclists who've been pretty good on the races, after the break now, like training like me, 127 BPM, like nothing, they will be much better after this break, because they have been training too hard, like more than 90% of the amateur and half pro cyclists. Pro cyclists do train too much as well. So limit the amount of training, limit the intensity of training. So the training load should be lower. That's my decision, and that's what I really recommend to all of you guys. Just have it fun. Keep it fun. In Poland now we are not really able to go outside. It's really good thing to do so. So I'm just around the house, maybe inside the house. I have the rollers. Do it like that. We have now internet. We have now all these softwares which make training indoors fun. You can still be connected to your bodies. Do it. And then drink water and eat real food. Don't eat too much. That's it. Especially our grandfathers, grandmothers are dehydrated because they don't drink water. Our parents as well, and many of the younger people too, because they will drink sodas, energy drinks, which do not hydrate. They dehydrate our bodies. So drink water. You need water in order to stay healthy. You don't need all those supplements probably, unless you have some problems with the on blood test, which show on the blood test. If not, then drink water, eat real food, don't eat too much. Very, very simple. Limit the amount of stress. Spend time with your family members, spend time with your grandma. Talk with her, not about the virus, not about the pandemic, something else, a sunny day or so. Really do so, stay updated, and be guided by your brain. Think for yourselves. Okay guys, that's it for today's vlog. See you in the next episode where we talk about our vintage Scott Vantage. Bye bye.